How's it going, guys? It's Mouseball, and this is the Attackmouse Nation, and welcome to Motoring with Mouseball. And guys, this video is brought to you by Elite Attackmouse Nation member and super contributor Roger Gusty, Elite Attackmouse Nation member and super contributor JG Mopar, and Elite Attackmouse Nation member and super contributor Denise Shumko. Now guys, today is your February update, and I should make these videos a lot earlier, actually on the 1st of the month, but it's been so busy and trying to get things done has been quite a chore as of late because of getting home late and working extra hours, and obviously Mama Mouse working like the workaholic she is. But nevertheless, we've got plenty of things going on here today, and I want to show you exactly what we're going to be doing for the month of February and let you know about the shows and the upcoming videos that we have in store for you. Now, obviously, the hood behind me is the one for Merrill, and this is going to be going in the beautiful and gorgeous shade of Aston Martin Frosted Glass Blue that we've been using on the car's front bumper. So piece by piece, we're getting the car to match, and we're probably going to change the trim from the Dive Blue to the Skyfall Silver on the outside, since we have so much Dive Blue on the inside. And obviously we've got the interior trim with the carbon black and the gray for a good contrast. So those things are going to work out really well, and it's going to make the car a lot, how would you put it, classier than, say, the way we have it now. And that's the thing about building a car, is that there's always a better way to do it. You just got to keep on throwing the ideas at it until you get exactly what you want. And that's the nice thing about building a car. It's never ever completely done. And when you have a better idea, well, obviously you want to execute it. Now, we've got a couple of things that I want to show you. First off, with this hood, Roger Gusty and JG Mopar and Denise Shumko have contributed a lot to a lot of the ideas that actually have been happening with these three cars. And obviously Mouseball is, pretty good with everything that's been done to Mouseball. I mean, we're not stopping there. We're going to be doing a wing for Mouseball. We're going to be doing other modifications for Mouseball. But Mouseball can hit shows and pretty much go to events without any problems, because Mouseball is not under construction. Mouseball is a complete car almost. But with Merrill, it's very hard to take Merrill to shows because Merrill's like completely under construction and needs other things to finish her off. So with this, obviously you guys saw this in the community page. I believe this is one of the most graceful looking pictures that I've done, and Mama Mouse agrees that it looks beautiful. It's a really graceful action pose. It has a net ball that's sitting in the back of the car to kind of like tie in the whole theme together. And then the possible characters that we're going to be using, which is Sharpedo, Squirtle, Kyogre, Gyarados, and Poliwhirl, which, Jessica happens to like Poliwhirl a lot, so we might actually do a Poliwhirl on the hood. And then this right here is going to be our actual hood vent. Now let me just move this back into position. But nevertheless, we might just silhouette it and not really put a whole lot of detail into it, but people will know exactly what it is when it's cut out. And then right here we have the control arms for my nephew's brand new truck, 2023 Silverado, and those are going to be painted the dry pearl white along with his rear shocks. And I'm still trying to engineer this wing, but I've actually made some progress, guys, and that's kind of the nice part. These right here are the actual winglets. They're designed. I mean, obviously, I still gotta figure out a way to hinge them and figure out a way to actually make them work where they will actually not fall apart on the car, which is probably one of the hardest things to do. And when you don't have a whole lot of equipment, when you don't have a CAD design, when you don't have a 3D printer, when you don't have a whole lot of things, you got to use the old coconut upstairs to kind of get things done. And right here, this is the actual door panel on Merrill. This is still waiting to get painted, and I'm gonna end up doing that probably this weekend. You know, getting a lot of this stuff pretty much cornered and out of the way. But regardless, we're gonna be working on these 1552 wheels. We're gonna be custom painting and fixing these. Those came off of Merrill as well. Might as well fix them up and see what we can do with them. And for shows coming up this February, well, we've got Cars and Coffee Miami this weekend. We've got the Fuel Fed Fort Lauderdale at the end of the month. We've got the O'Reilly show. And it really depends on when these shows are actually gonna happen, because we might actually just do the O'Reilly show and not do Fuel Fed Fort Lauderdale, because O'Reilly's is closer to the shop. Plus, not to mention that it'd be good to do something different as opposed to the same old that we, you know, do every month and giving you the same content every month. We like to go to different locations and actually bring you something that is a touch different than what we are always doing. Now, the best part is that Mama Mouse and I are planning a rally to the NASA Kennedy Space Center. And obviously, we'd love to do this rally once again. I think it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna allow us to not only go out and get some great photo ops, but get some great content for you. And, you know, Cape Canaveral is just a beautiful place to drive. And obviously, you gotta be careful with how fast you go there, because the cops are not a joke when it comes down to Cape Canaveral. But nevertheless, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy. And remember, if you're always busy, that's a good problem to have. Take it easy, guys. Mouseball out.